Hey everybody, Mazer here. That's my new cat. Her name's Cookie. Anyways, we have a new thing to unbox and review, and that is the, look at that, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System Classic Edition. Games included, including the never-released Star Fox 2, indeed, Nunca Antas Lanzado, Super Mario World, Donkey Kong Country, F-Zero, Super Mario Kart, Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, and more. Yes, and more. Look at this. I went down to California to wait in line for 14 hours at a Toys R Us with some friends of mine. And in fact, we ended up getting two. I got this one, and I was able to go across the street to Target, walk in right when they opened, and buy a second one. I bought that for a friend. But that was crazy. You know, the NES Mini was a huge disaster in terms of how many products they actually had in stock. The Super Nintendo Mini, on the other hand, I saw so many people in line, and everyone got one. I think at the Toys R Us I was at, only 3 people walked away without one of them, and they said they'll be getting more in stock shortly. So, what is this? It is the Super Nintendo Mini, and it has 20 games included. I believe 20 games included. Let's find out. We look on the back. Oh, look at these games, all with their original Super Nintendo box art. They include Contra III, Alien Wars, Donkey Kong Country, Earthbound, Final Fantasy III, F-Zero, Kirby's Dream Course, Kirby Super Star, Mega Man X, Secret of Mana, Star Fox, Street Fighter II, Turbo Hyper Edition, Super Castlevania 4, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars, Super Mario World, Super Metroid, Super Punch-Out, A Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, Best One, and Yoshi's Island. Also included is Star Fox 2. The Star Fox game that was never officially released, and before this could only be found on emulators and ROMs. Rated T for mild blood, suggested themes, violence, and things in Spanish, except the word violence. It's a super retro blast from the past with the return of the all-time fan favorite Super Nintendo Entertainment System. This mini-sized Super Nintendo Classic is packed with over 20 pre-installed classic Super Nintendo Entertainment System games from the 90s. Everything else is in another language. Switch it to the other side. And the Super Nintendo Classic Controller. Play the classic Super Nintendo Entertainment System the way it was meant to be played on a full-sized, original Super Nintendo controller. Just plug it in and you're ready to go. As opposed to not plugging it in and it not being ready to go. Includes all the original features, such as a joypad, I sure as hell hope so, the A, B, X, Y buttons, yep, that's them, for rapid fire action, special, we're getting special, L and R shoulder buttons, and select and start for menu selection and pausing the game. I sure as hell hope they would include all the buttons in the damn classic controller. I mean, otherwise it wouldn't be a controller. So, without further ado, let's open this box up. Ta-da! Alright, and we are back with the box open. The first thing we'll take a look at is what's in the bag. So, we got this. Oh, it's a poster. How nice. It is a poster. It's one of those posters that looks like, yep, it advertises some of the games, because I don't think this is all of them. Yep, some of the games that is included in this system, Super Nintendo Entertainment System, such as Super Mario Kart, Star Fox, F-Zero. And this is one of those posters that you'd see in Nintendo Power, except this one includes instruction manuals. Controllers go in here. Power goes in here. Wall socket goes in there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright. This is the, let's see what this, warranty and user agreement information. I know what we can do with that. No one reads those, no one keeps those. We want what's in the box. Right here we seem to have the power adapter, USB, nice, nice. Set you down right here. And let's look at the system itself. Oh, it's so tiny, look at this. Ta-da! And there it is, the Super Nintendo Classic Edition, with the button to reset and a button to power on. But I'm a little disappointed. It would be nice that the flap would flap up and down, like, you know, do 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 do. And if this could push down, that would be really fun too. I would really like that. These are just imprints, you know, molded into the plastic. I really wish the reset button worked. Not to actually, not reset, I'm sorry, the eject button. I know there's nothing to eject, but, you know, that would have been nice. There's your HDMI and your power. Now, if you, according to instructions, if you just pop this off right here, and there's where you plug in your controllers. Ta-da! Nice and neat. And we'll just slide that back in. Like so, we're done. Look how small that is. That is so small. Okay, next thing we'll take out is, oh, that's attached to the box. We have our USB cable to power our Super Nintendo Mini. We have been provided a very nice HDMI cord. Hello, hello, thank you. And of course we got our classic controllers. There we go. Just as advertised. Look everybody, it has a cross pad. It has YXAB, start and select for pausing and menu navigation. And the special, yet sadly unpainted, L and R buttons. There we go. On the bottom of this is this. So, I know that there was a problem when it came to the Nintendo Mini. I did not get one, unfortunately. But I did score this, if I could untwist. My one weakness, twisty ties. Aha! Victory is mine. There we go. Ah, the cord. The cord. I remember people saying that the cord for the NES Mini was unusually short. So much so that people got extension cables. Ah, look at that. This seems somewhat decent. Let's take a look. I'm going to do a quick jump cut as I measure the cord myself. Be right back. And we are back using non-scientific means, meaning that I took a measuring tape, placed it on the floor, and extended the cable as far as I could. It looked like it was about 57 inches. Not too bad, not too bad. But really, even though it's 57 inches, that's still quite short. I think we could have gone a little bigger, but I don't know. It all depends on when we actually play it, because sometimes a wire could be too long, it could be too short. We don't know. Speaking about actually playing the system, let's plug this thing into our Elgato and look at the main menu and some of the games. To the TV! Alright, we have everything set up on the system. That's really cool, really cool. And we are going to set the system up. We got English, French, Dutch, Espanol, the Netherlands, Italian, Portuguese, and I don't know, actually. I'm not going to assume and make a fool of myself. So, oh, there we go. We're all set up. As you can see here, we have all the games. Look, we got Contra, Donkey Kong, Earthbound, F-Zero, Final Fantasy, Kirby, all the beautiful games. And that's really cool. Oh, there's the gift for Star Fox 2. Now you have to unlock this by beating the first level of Star Fox 1, from what I understand. So let's take a look at all these little options and stuff we have up here first. We want to look at the display. So we have the CRT filter, which, so let's see, let's take a quick look. Where's Mario? There you are. So the CRT filter basically looks like it gives a bunch of scan lines. Yeah, there you go. You can see all the scan lines. And it looks like it's being displayed on an old TV. That's cool. So then we're going to reset. And then try, that's basic 4.3. Let's try pixel per, let's go in order. Alright, so now we're at Pixel Perfect mode. I'm sorry, we're at 4.3. Yep, that looks like Mario Kart. Okay, that looks really nice. Really pretty. Really pretty. And then we're going to try the Pixel Perfect. And down here, you get all these cute little frames also. So we're going to put on speakers. Yeah, let's just do that. And we're going to go back to Mario World. Here we go. Oh, look, we got beautiful speakers. Nintendo presents. And now we have Pixel Perfect Quality, which looks pretty sharp. Looks really nice, really pretty, really good. Nice, nice, nice. And let's go back to the main menu. Next we have our options. My Gameplay Demo. Yes, if you let the system do the demo, it'll actually play like the last 5 minutes of the whatever game that's been saved. So that's really cool. You get to see yourself playing as the game's demo. Classic demo, obviously, is the demo. If you haven't played, screen burn. Yeah, we all know that. Let's see. Next is language. We just looked through that. Legal notices, yada, 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 yada. And then the manuals. View the original game manuals and other information from your smart device. Huh, that's kind of cool. And as you see here with the flying menu, that is, I can save where I left off when I hit reset, and then I can play it at any time. Now, there's a really cool feature, and I'm going to show you that feature right now by playing some classic Super Punch-Out, one of my favorite games on the Super Nintendo. Alright, let's just be really quick about this. I'm going to go against Gabby J.
Gabby J!
Foomp, foomp. Yay!
Fight!
I'm just going to give him a real good beating real fast. There we go. So we gave him a good beating and everything, but I think I could beat that score. You know, I could beat that time. I think I could give him a one-hit knockout. Oh, that was a good shot, actually.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But I think I could beat him faster than this. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit reset, go back to the main menu. We're going to save the game, and now we're going to hit rewind. Now check this feature out. So let's just rewind a little bit to about right here. This is fine. Then look, we could just start the game right where we left off. Isn't that nifty? Boom! I shaved a few milliseconds off my time, and I get to do a little dance while we're waiting.
6, 7, 8. Fight! Come on!
Let's see if we can knock him out real fast. Boom! He's out! So yeah, we shaved off a few milliseconds because we rewound the footage. That's really cool.
8, 9.
And
Knockout!
there we go. So we win. But that rewinding footage thing is really nifty. So there we go. And then you could delete it, start it, rewind, all that jazz. So yeah, there you go. It's a lovely little system. The games look just as beautiful as they did back in the day, except they're a little stretched, you know, HD TVs and all that jazz. So games like when I was playing my friend's Mini, one of the games that you could notice this is Super Castlevania. Oh. You really see, like, yeah, you can really see the, not blurriness, you could just see how pixelated everything is when it's stretched up on a giant HD TV. Maybe you won't be able to see it watching this on YouTube, but on my HD TV, I could literally count every pixel on Belmont's body. And I'm across the room, so what does that tell you? It tells you it's still an amazing game. Look at that. Boom. Anywho, that's the Super Nintendo Mini unboxing and review and stuff. The controller is, the cords, it's short. I mean, it's not, I guess it's not as short as the NES, but I have no, I can't compare that since I never used the NES Mini. But it is a shame that it is, it could be a little longer so I could sit on my couch. I have to scoot my chair forward or pull the system out from under my entertainment center for that. Other than that, it's a nice little system, beautiful addition to the collection. How much use I'll get out of this, I am not 100% sure. Mostly because I own all these games physically, and when I play them on an emulator just to make things a lot easier for myself, so I don't have to keep digging everything out. But personally, it's just a nice little collector's item, completely honest. And I'm going to enjoy actually playing Star Fox 2. I'm going to actually play the real Star Fox 2 on this, not an emulator, and try to beat it that way. But yeah, that is the SNES Mini. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Mazer. This was the unboxing mini review of the Super Nintendo Mini, and I hope you all had a good time watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey everyone, Mazer here, and I just want to thank you for watching my video. Please remember to like and subscribe. Your support means the world to me.